Greetings, toy heads, and welcome to another episode of Go Figure with me, your host, Eli Williams. And today we are having a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legend series reissue of the originally Walgreens exclusive Silver Surfer. I already technically have this figure. I bought it secondhand loose. It didn't have the spell effects on it, or the power effects on it. The little yellow things you see in the package there. But I do have him with the hands and the surfboard up on my shelf. I think this one is a little bit shinier. We can do a compare and contrast on that in the video in the minutes ahead here. But let's have a look at the packaging. First off, it is the older, slightly older packaging. We have the Silver Surfer up there on the top. Warning, choking hazard. Don't put toys in your mouth. Ages 4+. Legend series. There you can see Silver Surfer and all his Silver Surferiness with all of his goodies. Marvel Silver Surfer. Hasbro logo. On the side here, we've got some artwork there of said Silver Surfer. And this side, same artwork. On the back here, we have a picture of said figure, Marvel Legend series. There he is with the power effect. Silver Surfer, a little multilingual blurb about Silver Surfer. Jibbery jabber legal jargon, ages 0 to 3, you know what that means.
If your child is not born yet, they shouldn't play with these toys.
That's right, you're welcome. Marvel logo, Hasbro logo, and then on the bottom of the package we got more jibbery jabber legal jargon and barcode. No houses of Klingon on this one. Wow. All right, so let's get him out of the package. We'll get him on the pedestal and we'll have ourselves a look. Okay, here we have him on the pedestal. Let's have a look at the accessories. First and foremost, we have the Silver Surfer's surfboard. And one thing I was really hoping with this being a re-release, and by the way, I do want to say I'm so glad that Hasbro is doing this, not only with Marvel Legends, but also with Star Wars. Not doing it with G.I. Joe, but they haven't been out as long as these have. But I was really hoping that, and again, I'm super excited that they did that. I just got the pre-order for the Professor X in the yellow hover chair, which has been ridiculously expensive, and I also got a pre-order in for the Darth Nihilus, which I didn't have. So for collectors that didn't get a chance to get them the first time around, and without dealing with price gouging from secondary markets, this is really nice. But and I got a pretty good deal on mine that I got. But my point is, that I'm going to get to eventually, is this needs to have two pegs. I don't know why they didn't put two pegs on this, because you can't really get him in. It can't put him on a flight stand, because his one leg kind of sags down on this. But we have the surfboard. It's got the lines down the center of it. You got the one peg, unfortunately. It is very shiny silver plastic, and yeah, that is his surfboard. So there it is. It's really a shame that there isn't a second peg, though. That kind of sucks. But you can put a little tack on his feet and or tape if you want to, and then stick it on there. Provided you use one where it won't wear off and put icky goo on, or make a stain or spot on the surfboard. And then he comes with 3 sets of hands. We have on him by default a fist on the right and a splayed out on the left, and then we have those same hands here, both with in and out hinges with the shiny silvery plastic, which I did get my other one off the shelf and I have it over here. We're going to look at that here in a second, and I think I am correct. I believe this one is shinier, more metallic looking. But we have a splayed out hand for the right, a fist hand on the left, and then we have the flattened out hands on here as well, right there. Really shiny. The camera doesn't do it justice. Seeing it under my ring lights and everything, very shiny silvery plastic. You can't really tell right there. And then we have the 2 power effects for the hands, which I didn't have before with the one that I got. I got everything but these. And I got a pretty good price for it, even though it was a secondary market. I didn't anticipate them doing this and bringing it back out, so now I have 2 Silver Surfers. Oh well. But yeah, we have the spell effects, and they're that it's that classic spell effect, that bubbly looking spell effect, one of the, I think, 5 or 6 that Marvel uses and reuses, in yellow with little sparklies all through it there, a little glitter, and then those attached to the wrists. So that looks really great. And then here we have the Silver Surfer, and he stands at approximately 6 1/4 inches tall. Bam, right on the money. And looking at the sculpt, and I'm going to grab my other one here, looks really, really good. Here is my original, and it's pretty much the same sculpt. The mouth does look a little bit different, and the eyes, I think, are a little closer together, it looks like, on this new one. There is a considerable, small percentage, but a considerable more shininess to this one than the original. Original in my right hand here, but you can see, yeah, there it is a different head sculpt. It is a different head sculpt. The original, the eyes are further apart. I like this one better. So yeah, that looks really good. You got that eyeshadow around the eyes there. I wish, let me knock my camera light down a bit, and then you can kind of see, maybe now you can see the difference. There is a much more metallic look to this new one. So yeah, it looks really great. I mean, it is a buck body that is silver and muscular. You can't see, and that's the thing too. That one, does this have the peg hole? Okay, here's a difference too. This one doesn't have the peg hole. The old one doesn't have the peg hole in the back for a flight stand, but still, that doesn't do you really any good if it doesn't have that second peg. So yeah, but yeah, it's the Silver Surfer. What else can you say? There's really no paint apps to go over other than the shadow around the eyes and on the lips. Otherwise, he's silver and he surfs. Looking at articulation, we have the static neck with the ball hinge, giving us full rotation on the head, and a lot of down and a lot of up, and not very much tilt. But you know what? I'll take the tilt. I'll take the no tilt over with the ability to move the head up that much. Down to the arms, where we have butterfly hinges going forward to there and all the way back to there, and rightfully so, because this character, you want to get him in some crazy surfing poses, and that's what you can absolutely do. This one doesn't want to seem to, okay, there we go. So all the way back, full butterfly hinge, full rotation of the arms at the shoulders, and the joints are very smooth on this too. Arms out to there, that's right about where you're getting the arms. Bicep swivel with a double elbow going right to there where that catches. Down to the mid-torso, where we have that mid-torso hinge, giving us ab crunch to there and back to there. Waist swivel, super nice, super good. Legs out to there, right about there. And no drop down ball joint. We do have a thigh swivel, and we have a double knee going all the way back to there. Down to, we have a boot swivel and detents on the feet and a forward rocker. Let's get him on the board and just pop that peg right in there. Just get him right there. There we go. Don't have the hands on him, the proper hands on him for that, but we will in the final shot. Okay, let's get him off the pedestal, let's get him off the surfboard, and let's line him up with some other characters and see how he scales up. Alright, here we have him with the Metacom mafex Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series Imperial Stormtrooper version 2, the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Walmart exclusive retro carded Snake Eyes, and the Mattel DC Universe Classics Booster Gold. All in all, I really love this figure. I mean, I love the one that I have, and it is virtually the same thing. The only difference is we have the peg hole in the back for a flight stand, which, and we also have a brand new head sculpt. And now I do have the power effects on this too. So, this really hits all the points. I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. I originally gave my other one a 10 out of 10. I will say this, I would give it a 9 out of 10 because of that peg on the surfboard. I really think they needed to have, and I might look for a third party, like somebody on Etsy or somebody that 3D prints one of these that actually does have two pegs. I'm sure there's somebody that does. But either that or I'll get one of my round foot peg stands and spray paint it silver and kind of slap it on there, and maybe it won't be noticeable on the shelf. I don't know. But he looks fantastic, and it's a perfect representation of that character. What more can be said? This is a 10 out of 10 for me. It's just a fantastic figure. They did a good job with articulation. Everything lines up the way that it's supposed to, with the exception of there's no two pegs on the surfboard, but I'm not going to let that knock a point off of this for me because it's just a fantastic figure. And it'll look great on my shelf on the opposite end of the shelf where the other one sits. So there's that. So that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that bell so you can get information on all the good things coming out of my channel. You all have yourselves a great week and a great day. I'll see you next time. And until then, don't forget to get your figure on. Take care.